Hi everyone, welcome in. Sorry I'm a little late. I was messing around. Well, I had to wait for the poll to finish. I was pretty sure it was going to be Thumbelina, but I wanted to make sure in case somebody came in late and wanted to vote before it finished. But it's Thumbelina, and I'm actually glad because the last time I worked on this was during Yogi's Stitch So Beautiful marathon, and I got very little done on it, and I was kind of disappointed in myself. So I'm kind of glad because I haven't worked on it in a while. So I don't feel like it's tight enough. Sorry, I'm like adjusting my fabric. There we go. It's a little bouncier. So welcome. I see Ebony and Catherine, and welcome. I actually moved I moved my stand after I set up the camera, of course. So yeah, adjustments may be necessary. So so what I decided to do is I've been working down in this part, and I was doing typewriter method, as you can see here, and there was a lot of like filling in, and I thought, I'm gonna not do that. I want to diagonal blue Sue-ish method, and yeah, so that's my plan for today. I need to mark my little what do you call it, bullseyes, and I'm using my heat erase pen because I've already done that. So I'm trying not to mix pens. I'm worried about one setting and one not, that kind of thing. It's not so much of a problem, but I don't know. It's just all of a sudden I'm like more worried about it for some reason. So yeah, that happens. So I worked on Spirited Away this morning. I got a ton done. I'm super excited. I think I have about 1,100 stitches left on it. So I probably will switch to that after the stream. Oh, and if somebody could keep an eye out for when Yogi is doing her members live, so that I end before that so we can participate. If you're going to participate, I plan on it. I wonder what she's going to work on. And then tomorrow, we're not going to vote because tomorrow it's Nutty Star's birthday, and she's going to start Windowsill Daydreamer, and I'm going to work on mine at the same time. So, so I'm not going to vote. And actually, I was looking at that at my wheel, and there's only one more left. So on Tuesday, it will be Pricks Everywhere. I thought, oh wait, no. It'll be between Pricks Everywhere and Neko Hotel, because yeah, we didn't do Neko Hotel today. So we still have 2 more projects before I reset the wheel. That's pretty good. And I counted all my whips, and I have 29 active whips, and that's including my non-full coverage. So, and hi, Ebony and Ellison. Welcome. Let me know what you guys are working on. And if it looks okay, it's kind of at a weird angle. Hold on. Let's move that a little bit. Yeah, it looked like it was kind of flat. I was like, oh, that's a pretty good place. I moved stuff around again because I couldn't see 15. Oh, wait. 5:15? Oh, that's like, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll cut short. That's okay. So I'll go until, wait, that's 6 o'clock my time. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, we got time. It's almost 4 here, so it's 3 for you, right, Allison? Am I correct? I'm working on Little Cake Shop again. Aw, that's good. So yeah, just somebody remind me. So I'm really bad about time. And I moved I did something weird with my color on here, and it's whoops. This is one thing I don't like about Saga, is it'll let you make a mark for a parked stitch above the chart, and then you can't remove it. Ah, that's so annoying. All right, well, it's gonna stay there. I was trying to long press on here. I think that this is too high. I don't know. It feels off, but it's probably just because it's really a lot of dark colors and everything. So yeah, we're an hour behind. Yeah, that's I know, but I kind of brain freeze here. So yeah, so I'm planning on doing this in diagonals, and I think that I'm going to do the pin stitch that I've been doing with the heart hanger. If I can see it, yeah. I think instead of having little tufties, like I'll leave that right there until I finish the stitch, and then because that was bothering me, the little tufties. And this stays really well. This pin stitch thing for heart hanger is really good. And this thread, this is 319. So I will, and it's going to be parked, so I don't have to worry about that. And it's going over there. That's why I needed to mark my thing here. And it will park here. I didn't park, wait, nope, wrong place. I looked at the pattern again. It's right here. And I haven't parked these the way I've been doing it, so as I go to them, I'm gonna fix it. Like this one right here, I'll fix this one. Let me mark that first, so don't forget. And I kind of wanted to work over on this part because down here, there's like this really pretty blue that I want to get to. I probably won't, but I like this pattern. I really do. It's just very green and brown. And it's very confetti. I was really surprised. Let's see, this one right here. I'm just going to look and see what this one is doing. Yeah, that's a parked thread too. And I did over 500 stitches on Contessa last night. I was super excited about that. I'm really glad that Nikki enabled me, because I really do like it. And it was really relaxing just to do that, just to do block stitching, you know. I'll get somewhere eventually, but you know, it was, yeah, I like it. Okay, and so I'm doing min to max because, yeah, I figured I would. I did so much 310 yesterday. And let's see. Allison says, I'm working on transferring my master set to one of the acrylic floss boxes from Painted Fairy. Oh, I think I saw those. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I know where. I was like, where did I see that? I think that I saw it on Love Craft Forever, her group, her face, or her YouTube. She had a unboxing for it or something. I'm still, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with my extra floss. I have it. Well, I had it in the Aero box. I have my, you know, what I don't put on my floss drops, I have hanging in my file cabinet. But then I also have extra skeins. And so I was thinking, what am I going to do with this? because I need to go through my floss and top up. Also take a inventory my notions, the template I have for notions, I messed up. And I was looking at the rainbow sheets, but I was like, I really like notions. And I've already paid for it and I've already put a lot of work into it. So I just need to fix it. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I'm not going to look at that. I'm going to just fix notions so I get it done. So that's the plan. Did you get the rainbow sheets then, Allison? I know you were talking about it yesterday, so I was wondering. I pulled that really far, but I know that it is stuck there. Okay. And I found out yesterday, I started the Contessa on another piece of Hardanger like this one. It's actually from the same piece that I cut off from I had the big piece for the sewing room, and I was doing Danish and I was like, it's not working Danish. They were slipping a lot and it just looked messy. So definitely this needs a, there's like, oh, that's what that is. I was like, what did that happen? There's a piece of green that pulled up. It definitely needs to do English. Okay, so there's that. Oh, it was itches again. Let me poke that through. Poke this one through too. So I'm just, see, that's the thing is I like the blue Sue method because those little things don't come up, but then the tufties are up at the top bugging me. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so that's, I gotta lock that. And there's that. And there's only 3 of those, so I can just bucket it. Okay, now we're at 939. And I do not know if I have one up on my board. Yesterday, I think I did about 10 needles worth of black. So not yet, waiting to get back onto work laptop to make things easier to type all the info. Yeah, that's true. My spare master sets in baggies in a couple of drawers in the hall unit I have. Can post pictures. Oh, that would be great. I think what I'm going to do, I can't see my board because I'm using my other glasses like I usually do when I'm streaming, but it's like just far enough away not to be able to see, but too close to see. I don't have my phone plugged in right now because so actually I should turn the fan off so it can, don't need that on right now. It's not that warm, but I want to make sure it doesn't get too warm. So yeah, so I have I'll post mine too. I have my, what do you call it? My master set is on floss drops on my carts. And then for my Painted Fairy and DMC, whatever, that set, the extras I have either in a floss box with bobbins, or I have them on a floss card system like Yogi has. I personally couldn't work off that. That's just me. It's not going to work. But I did that so I would have it accessible. So it's in the cart underneath my floss drops because I don't have floss drops set up for everything right now. I'm only doing it as I need the floss. So, yeah. So yeah, but I do notice that I need to know what I have because I probably need to do, I probably need to buy some floss. And there's that. Okay. I turn things around. You can't, I always do this. I always think you guys can see what I'm doing when I'm fiddling around with the floss drops, but I'm working down farther because I don't need to have it up here. So, and that's the other thing is I really do need to sit at my laptop and mess with notions. Right now I have Alex's old laptop next to me, but like, it's not very good. I do have a keyboard and a mouse so that I can have it and then sit it in my lap, but I don't know. I'm just lazy. And I'm finding that even with my new chair, my new office chair, that my leg is still really bothering me when I sit on it. So, and then especially after doing all the walking and everything for the MRI the other day, my leg is killing me. It's really annoying right now. Okay, so okay. And this is really high up for, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be, but I'm like looking at it at a weird angle, but it's fine. Seriously, it's like there, okay. I'm like, sheesh, how far is that hole? Okay, I'm using a different thing of wax and I don't like it. It's making it, yeah, definitely not using that wax. Yes, that looks horrible. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to do English, but I'm gonna do kind of snake since I'm doing English. So, and I'm doing the diagonal. So at least with this, I'm filling in, it's all one color. It's not a bunch of ninja stitches of, I like Stitches So Beautiful patterns, but oh man, they are crazy. Yeah, Ellison says, because I used to kit up per project, I have so many duplicates. Yeah, I did too. I used to kit up per project. So I still have, that came up. See, this is what bugs me. I still have floss drops, that I made for Catnap and the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, and Red Rock Mystic, which, I just stuck it in the drawer and it's put away for now. I'm just, yeah, I'm not going to start it. I do want to buy new fabric for it. But I'm, have enough, not going to do it. That's what I said to myself. 'Cause I'm like pretty happy with what I'm working on. And now I started some new stuff. Yeah. Let's see if I can get that to go down. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, I'm going to do this stitch. I'm kind of thinking that I do like the blue suit method. Oh, it's so hard. Because like already the thing that bothers me with the freaking threads coming up has already happened 3 times already. And I just started. Oh, I love doing a little bit of box stitching. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to start working on, because I really need to get my, and here, let's see, let's mark these. I really need to work on that, because I do need to make an order to wait, I was doing that. I need to make an order to Dream Stitch for my floss for my birthday start. And I probably need to top up on some colors since I started some new projects with Aero Floss. So I took my box away and I'm just filling in these parts that are here in the middle. And yeah. There's a lot of this 939 up here, it seems. I want to get to the teal blue. One of these days, I'll get there. Did it show what Yogi was going to work on? I meant to look before I started. I'm just curious what she's going to work on. Okay, this is... Oh, I wasn't going to do it that way. Oh, well. I did it anyway. I wasn't going to do Danish. I'm so used to it. It's just like second nature. That sounded not right. Okay, and I'm just going to park this. Yeah, there's enough in there. I'll park that little piece right there and move my diagonal. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, nice. Okay, let me mark those and park that. There we go. Okay, woo, nice. That diagonal was almost done. So what I think I've decided is that I'm not doing it like in a row. I'm doing it like stair step, but diagonal. I think that should still work. When I didn't make coffee, I made some iced tea, which is really odd since I've been so used to drinking bubble water. It's flat and it feels weird, but I tried making tea as a bubble, you know, like carbonated, and that was so gross. I was like, no, that doesn't work. It was kind of funny. Okay, so oh sheesh. Okay, so I'm again doing min to max. Yeah, I did that because where's that at? Oh, you know what I think what's wrong? I know what's wrong. I'm like, I can hardly see this. And that's what's wrong, because the color is just off. It needs to be darker. There we go. And not red. Because my park threads are red. This is an old... I probably just was testing something to see if it would work. Okay. So... And okay, it's a needle point. Okay, yeah, I don't think she knows what the name of it was actually. Now that I think about it, but yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That one's pretty. I'm not super into needlepoint, but I don't mind it. Oh, I had the what's her name? Alice Starmore needlepoint book, and I left it at my brother's house. So it's still there. Let's see. 613. Oh, look, I've got one on the board. It's not very long. Let me see if the other one's longer. And it looks like it's empty. Ah, nope, that's an empty needle. There's quite a few. Oh no, it's probably fine. We'll make do with that. Okay. And there's only one other parked thread on that diagonal, so I'm just gonna leave it. And I'm going to do Blue Sue. I decided. Leave that little stitcheroo. Actually, I need to... No, I'm okay. I was thinking I needed to mark my diagonal, but I'm like, I'll be fine, right? I wasn't really ready for this color. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. And this is gonna go right here. Okay. And lock that. 371. No, 3. Yeah, it does say 371. Like, wait a minute. Did I read that right? I did. I can't see. Oh, my board is too far up. 371. Here it is. Oh, it's short. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's only one stitch anyway, and it's getting parked. Thank you for sharing this beautiful art. I had stopped cross-stitching a few years ago, and these Stitch With Me videos have motivated me to return to this lovely hobby. I am ecstatic to hear that. Thank you for commenting, and I'm really glad that it's inspired you to come back to cross-stitch. We're all about enabling here. All of us. And if you have any questions or you want, some help with anything, just let us know. And I have a Discord channel that if you're interested, I can give you a link really quick. Let me, I don't think any of the moderators are in here. Allison, do you want to be a moderator real quick? Or you can be a moderator. Do you know how to do the link for the invite? Let's see. If you can, add the link, and I'll pin it. If you feel up to it. If you don't, then let me know, and I'll go and switch out and get it. And welcome. I'm really happy to see you're here. What is your name? Is it Bellica, or is that just something? Or no, is it? I can't really read it, so let me know what your name is if you want to share. That's fine. So yeah, welcome in. And tell me what you're going to start working on. That would be really awesome to hear. Okay, so the next color is 3347. Let's see if I have one on my board. And I do. Woohoo! It's in the middle-ish part, so there's like a jungle. Okay, and here thanks, Allison. You're the best. Don't tell Fred that though, okay? Thank you. Or don't tell Alex that I said you're the best either. Because he's the best. He thinks he's the best. Well, he is the best. That's something Alex and I do all the time. He's like, "You're the best, Mom." And then I always tell Fred he's the best, and then I have to tell him that he can't tell Alex that I said that. It's a thing. Let's see, that was 3347. And yeah, so there's the link for Discord if you want to join us. Oh, Elizabeth. Ooh, wow. Was so close to finish. Nice. I'm glad you're starting again. That's really awesome. Moderators can't pin it, but I can. But I have to go through and go on Discord, get the link, go on, I don't have Discord on the laptop because it interferes with the speaker. So, yeah. Now 3364. Let's check the board. 3364. Oh, yeah, Alex was supposed to come over tonight. His dad they were going to go to Karlstad today to do something, and I guess at the last minute they said they were going to just take him with them. So that's good, because he can't be alone right now with the seizures and all that. But they decided to take him with them. So that's good. He, I guess he took lots of photos at Kolmården. So when he comes home tomorrow, I'll see if he'll let me download the pictures so I can look at them, and maybe we'll post them on Discord. I guess he really had fun. His dad said that he was just talking all over about it. Let's see there. And he came to get a paper from me yesterday that he got in the mail, to get something from the bank. I guess it was a registered letter. He just turned 18, and like everything is like topsy-turvy right now, it feels like. And so he came to go get it, and he said to me, he said, "It's too cold, Mom." And I go, "Oh, I'm sorry, Alex." And I guess his dad told him it was too cold to work on his guitars. He got a guitar kit for his birthday, and his dad told him in the summertime that they would start working on it. And of course, he thinks it's summer now, so and it's not very warm right now here. Let's see, 471. Ooh, nice. Another one. I probably have all these on here from when I worked on this before, because this one is crazy confetti. So, yeah. So, yeah, hear about it tomorrow, I'm guessing. I don't mind that it's not very warm, honestly. I mean, after you guys had the heat wave and everything, I'm thinking I'm okay with this amount of warmth. I'm like, I can handle this. I think it was like 12 this morning or something. Crazy cold. I do have the fan running because it does get warm over in this part of the room. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So there. Oh, my nose itches. Let's check okay, my phone is down to 68. I'm probably plug it in a little bit. Just. Okay. Ooh. 310. There's only 3 of those. It's okay. Yeah, see, that stitch looks kind of funny. I think it got It slipped. Yeah, it did slip. I'm gonna redo it. And here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like getting back into the after doing the easy stuff I've been working on. This is like a little extra. Okay, so 310. I had, so my board, you know, my board here, I had across here, I had like 10 needles of 310 while I was working on Contessa yesterday. It was kind of funny. So here is 3013. 3013. But I kind of enjoyed it. I just set up a bunch of needles and just stitched. 3013. That's here. Oh, that one's a really pretty color. I need to cut one up though. Did you guys watch Chris's new needleboard idea? I thought that was really interesting. I'm considering actually doing that, sticking it in a box. Kind of like the idea. Mine are on like pieces of foam anyway. Though I don't know, it might be too much. These are really light and easy to move around, so I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Also, I gave those pony needles another try with my 14 count, and I really liked it, which was really weird. They stitch really nice. So I guess there is, I just had to keep trying until I found the right project for them. So the 28 count one, the 28 size 28 pony needles are tiny though. They are just minuscule. Okay. Like, where am I? I think tonight after I stream, I think I'll work on Spirited Away some more. I could get it done. I think I can get it done in the next couple of days. It's like, where's the hole? Let's go up here. No? Wow, it's like, where is it? There it is. And that's going to park. I'm actually gonna do like a little bit of a move here. So I will do a stitch here. I like my stitches to get covered up. So I'll do one here and then I'll move it up where I want to park it. Because I'm like, you know, weird like that. There. Sometimes feels like, oh wait, okay, I want to park that there. It sometimes feels like, well, I should just stitch some more, but then I like the orderliness of doing it this way. Okay, so 890, and I'm just going to take a new thread for that. I'm going to check actually if there, wait, I'm on the side, if there's one on the board, because I think that I will, no, there's none on the board. I think I'll do an extra one. There's a lot of that color. So I'll do an extra one to stick on the board. 890. Ooh, look at that green. That is super bright. Wow. It feels like all the colors are really drab in this, but then you get these like shocking greens every once in a while, or you know, the little beiges. It's kind of neat. I can't wait to get down to Thumbelina though. That will be fun. It's I used Gemini to do my cover photos for the YouTube videos, and then I just reused them, you know. But so I didn't have one for Thumbelina, and I was and it's always like crapshoot, you know, what you're gonna get when you ask Gemini to do something. He's not been, you know, the best boyfriend lately. He's kind of been kind of bad at stuff sometimes. But today's was really good. So yeah, he's back in my good graces again. Okay, so is it iBella? I can't see. I just joined Discord and saw your flash storage. May I ask where you purchased your bin and floss hangers? I love this organization method. I currently have my flosses in those baseball card sheets. Oh, yeah. And Catherine says, I ordered fabric for Library of Cats from 123 Stitch. It's arriving tomorrow. But then I watched somebody stitching on Amazing Animals again. And once upon a time, a fairy tale, my kids voted for Amazing Animals. I really like Amazing Animals. I think it's a really nice one. So yeah, I have, let's see, hold on a second. I'll post, well, okay, so my floss drops that I have, I got from, I bought them on AliExpress. They're reasonably priced. I think, if I remember right, if you look in links, I posted links for them for AliExpress, the shop. But I know last time I looked, they weren't available, but there's lots of them that are similar. I know that Dream Stitch has similar, they cost more though, similar quite nice floss drops. They're acrylic, but they do cost a lot more. I know Christina, my friend, she bought those and she really likes them. In my cart, I have two carts. They're both from IKEA, and I don't remember what the name of them are, but I can look it up and let you know. I have two sizes. I have a smaller one and a larger one. and it's really great. And I just, when I'm not working on something, like my other cart, I'm not using it right now. I just have a cloth over it so that it keeps it from getting dirty. I don't have any cats or anything, so I don't have to worry about, you know, cats getting into it. So yeah. But I can, if you look on the IKEA website, I think it's under storage and carts. They're like metal carts. They have a couple of different ones. And I have two of them. I think my one is been discontinued, but they have updated ones now anyway. So it's not hard to find. Let's see. I did those. Now over here. Okay. 𝐼𝐈𝐊𝐾𝐇. Okay. My new floss. Oh, okay. Are you talking about Allison's? Oh, nice. Hi, busy mom. Ah, nice. Okay. Yeah, because I've seen them, but only on a video, and I wasn't really paying attention that much, because I didn't want bobbins. I'm like, I don't want bobbins. I think it's Raskug cart. I think that's one of them. I'll have to look. I don't remember. The one I have, you can there's a cutting board that you can add for the top. I know Christina has that one. She has the cutting board too, but I decided not to do that. I was like, I don't need it. And the stuff on my cart sticks out the top, so it would have just irritated me, I think. So that was probably a good thing that I didn't do that. Okay, now we're down to 939. Yeah, it's like there are like 2 or 3 different sizes of those carts. And oh yeah, I meant to do that thread. Let me do that real quick. There are 2 or 3 sizes. I think I got the middle one. It was the one that you could put the cutting board on top. And I know Christina uses hers like that. She puts her laptop on it, which I was like, oh, that's a good idea. But then I use the top of my cart for storage. I have my pens and my ruler and my scissors and my Ort bucket. It's a mess. Well, it's not really a mess. It's pretty neat, actually, now that I think about it. And then I have my floss drops hanging off it, and I put all my needle minders. It's pretty handy. And okay, that was what was that color? The last one. Let me just do this real quick. 890. I was gonna put that. Oh, 890. I did an extra thread for that one. Okay. Oops. Wait. There we go. Okay. Okay, let me take a drink. I'm like chatting away. Oh, that actually did taste good. I finally started to get used to it not being bubbly. Okay, I didn't have a 939. I need to move my car. Oh yeah, I need to check the battery. I'm gonna plug. It'll wiggle a little bit. I'm gonna plug the phone in. I don't want it to be charging too much because it kept getting overheated, and I don't want the stream to drop out, but then I also don't want it to die because it's ran out of battery. Oh, that one's kind of long. So tomorrow, the plan is for me that I go to the 𝐓𝐡𝐻𝐿. I really plan on going. Watch it rain. You know it's going to pour down rain, and then I'm going to be like, nah, not going outside. But I do need to go. And but I'm going to go earlier. I used to go in the afternoons, but I think that I just don't want to go that late. But then also Alex has his 𝐒𝐡𝐻𝐿 to come tomorrow. I don't know what you want to really call her. She's an assistant, babysitter, not really. I mean, you know, somebody who looks after him and is supposed to do stuff with him, but he wants to just stay home. He doesn't want to go anywhere. He just wants to stay home and play on his computer or take a nap, which is probably what he'll... I pulled it too far. Which is probably what he'll end up doing. So if she leaves early, I'll start my stream like normal, but it probably won't be until later tomorrow. And we're gonna start a windowsill kitten Yahoo. Well, I already started it, but Nutty Star is gonna start it. And I'm going to work on it in celebration of her starting it. There was a lot of confetti for just the windowsill, by the way. I was like, whoa, this is pretty intense. But it looks really good. And I'm doing it on 18 count, which is kind of a nice change from 22 count I've been working on the last couple days. Whoops. Yeah, you know, I could use this needle. My needles are all a mess over here. There we go. So yeah, that's the plan. Actually go outside, get some sunshine. Oh, that actually sounds kind of nice. Maybe I'll take a bike ride through the park. It's kind of out of the way, but I could go that way. We have this really nice city park where I live, and it has really nice bike ride around. It's got fountain, and yeah, it's really nice. They have a skate park there, and it's just, yeah, it's really nice. Of course, Alex, he never wants to go outside. I think he gets it from me. Probably. His dad bought him a bike a couple of years ago because I have a bike, and I was like, you know, we can go and do stuff. Alex and I can go bike around, take picnics. That kid, he never wants to use the bike. Finally took it back to his dad's house where they have more room. I was so disappointed because I actually like riding my bike. Not that I do it very often these days, but yeah. Oh, I was also thinking, since Yogi's not going to do the members' lives on Saturday, I've been not doing live streams on Saturdays because she was going to do her live streams. And since she's not going to, then I can do my normal time before she, you know, Like I'll do a normal time Saturday. Well, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking, wait a minute. I've been doing laundry on Saturdays. But that's okay. I don't really like doing it that time of the day, so I will arrange to do it earlier instead. Where am I? Wait, I should mark some stitches off and see where I'm at. Okay. So I can't. I do not have my things, my colors the way I want them, I think. So I can't see things. Oh, there we go. Now I can see it. I think I've gotten to the point where I've certain colors I like on my charts, and I think that I like them kind of bright so I can actually see. So yeah, so that's sort of a little bit of planning for tomorrow. I'll say something on Discord if it's going to be later than normal. If he's awake, then she'll be here until 5, and I'll just make some dinner early, and I'll start after she leaves. It doesn't really matter how long or anything. Just yeah, I won't be able to do it at 3:30 like normal. I should have done 2 threads for this one too. It's getting there. Let's mark these off too. It's really fuzzy there. That green thread. Some of the darker threads I noticed, I've noticed this with DMC as well, is that they are very, they can be very fluffy because the dye is so strong. I'm just looking at this to see where I'm at. Okay. And I noticed that with certain of the dark greens and the blues, and black, of course, especially with the arrow floss, because it takes more to dye them. It's harsher, so they end up being more fluffy. I've noticed that with like wool and everything as well. It's a thing. It's a thing. Oh, I don't know why I did that by the way. Oh well, that's fine. It's getting tight in there. Oh, let's see if I can make. Oh, I don't think I can. I think I'll have to take a new thread. Playing a little bit of thread chicken here. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Let's. Like. Oh, I'm gonna put it over here. Let's just do that. Kind of worked myself into the corner there. Okay. Let's see. There's that. And that. I didn't do an extra one. No. 939. And I'm actually going to use a different needle. Just touch the phone once in a while. Turn the fan on. It doesn't feel very warm, but my phone is like thinking it's too hot. I don't want it to get... Suzanne, I just saw your cart with floss drops. I love it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's super good. Also, that's why I often do by number, like low to high. Is this cross stitch Saga? Yep, it is. How does Arrow Floss compare to DMC? Okay, so Arrow Floss is it's called an Eco Cotton, so it's a poly cotton. It's mostly cotton, and then it's got some polyester, so it's like I believe it is similar to CXC, and I love it, and I really think that it's really good. The colors are spot on from what I've checked. I do not believe that CXC colors are close like these are. These are really close. I mean, they are like spot on, same color as DMC, and I use them. The price is good. You know, yeah, but you can't use them with DMC, unfortunately. But if you want something that's similar to DMC, but the price point is lower, I would look at Painted Fairy. Dream Stitch also has that, and it does match up with DMC. I think it's nicer to work with, but it does match up. So there's that as well, an option. And yeah, 𝐈𝐊𝐾, if you are, do you use Saga app? I have Saga for Android. We also have what's it called? I think it's in helps, or well, it's in there. It is in our Discord. We have it pinned to I don't remember which Discord link it was, but we have both the Android versions of Cross Stitch Paradise and Saga if you have Android. So they're available on Discord. Yeah. But yeah, and also, like, I think I checked, what is it? What do you call it? I checked Painted Fairy's website for their floss, and it was more expensive than Dream Stitch. I'm not sure how that works, but I buy mine from Dream Stitch. And also they have Royal Embroidery, and they have CXC. But they're more expensive than both Painted Fairy and Arrow. So, yeah. I prefer, and as I said, I've never bought CXC, so I can't really say, I can't say one way or the other if it's great or not. But I know that Arrow is really great. I love it. And they have the first 35 colors as well. Thank you. Painted Fairy and CXC are too expensive to ship to South Africa. Did you check the what do you call it? Dream Stitch? It's dreamstitch.top. Check there, because I think the prices are pretty good, and if you buy enough, then it's free shipping. And he has whole sets of all of those. So, so you can, look at different ones. Okay, so that is done. We finished that block, and I am going to just go up here, and this thread, I'm just going to add it up here. probably don't need to go that far away, but yeah, it's fine. I'm going to send a message to the guy at Dream Stitch. I'm gonna see if I can do some sort of, I know that they give discount codes away for floss tubers. I'm gonna see if I can do that for all of the people who watch my, not Discord, YouTube channels. So yeah, I'll check that and see if I can do that. Okay, so onward. I'm going to cut a couple of threads here. I moved my scissors and my tweezers to another magnet on the edge of my cart, and then they slipped behind a little box I have in there. I was like, oh, that didn't work. So they're back inside the cart instead. Okay, so I want to mark, that's right, I'm gonna not do that. I will do the orange pen. I'm gonna mark my diagonal just because I'm a little bit there. And then I have an idea of where to put my away threads, or waste threads. Whoops. There. Okay. Okay, so let me move these ones up here, because those are last pretty much. And I think what I will do is thinking if I'm gonna, those ones aren't down yet. Okay, so I am going to turn off the Mindimax for a bit, I think. Oh my gosh. Talking about confetti. I want to turn that off because I'm going to do the parked threads. Oh dear me. That was kind of crazy. Let's see. Ooh. Sometimes I yank a little too hard. I was like, whoa. Like, don't do that. And there was just one there. So there's that. And there's 6 of those. They're all down here at the bottom, so that's okay. Sorry, my voice is all of a sudden. It always happens like every day. It's because it's afternoon and I take my allergy pill at dinner time, or my second allergy pill of the day, and it starts getting a little hoarse. Yeah. Okay. Oops, tufties. But as I said earlier, this bothers me less than them coming up the back. I've decided. I think I'll change my mind. I'll change my mind tomorrow. But I do really like how neat it is when the work is done. So yeah, I think it's worth it. We'll see. And down here, right? Yeah. Oh, this thread is almost gone. I bought my Arrow floss in a box. It was, when I got it, it was pretty cheap. Like, I live in Sweden, so you know I have Swedish crowns, and it was like 450 Swedish crowns, which is pretty much nothing for floss. I mean, that was really good. I bought some cheap CXC type stuff off Amazon, like 200, you know, like it was a lot more, and it wasn't even real. It wasn't even close to being the same color. That's probably enough to do those stitches. So yeah, I kind of took a chance on it, and when it came, because it said that it was 100% cotton, I wasn't disappointed, not really, because it looked lovely, but I was like, well, this isn't DMZ. And I thought, but it, you know, like I'll try it out, see how I like it. And I actually really love it. It has this like wool quality to it that's just, it's pretty nice. It has a nice, you know, it fills in the stitches really nicely. So yeah, I like it. Let's see, this is gonna go over here, and it's 1 over and 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah, 3. Okay. Yeah. Just double checking because I can't count. So yeah, let's mark that one and bucket. Okay, now let's see. I didn't do this one right here. This one right here. Well, I'm pointing at like an idiot. The one that looks like a sideways S, because it looks like there's a lot of those. So I'm gonna do this one instead. There's only 3 of these. And that's it. There's none even close by. Okay. It's 3787. If I buy from Temu, I can get 4 arrow per 1 DMC. I need 28 project to buy floss for. Oh yeah. Check Dream Stitch, because you can get a whole set. You can also buy what you need as well. And I think the free shipping is over like 50. So like, you know, you probably will go over that if you need a lot of floss. I would check, because I think I looked at both. Oh, there goes the fan. I priced it both ways, and I think it was more expensive on Temu now. I bought mine originally on Temu. So I do believe the price went up on Temu compared to Dream Stitch. Though, you know, it is free shipping on Temu. So, you know, yeah, I would check. And I was going to put this. Oh, that's not very long. I'll throw that away. Yeah, definitely check them because, and they're a good, I really like, the guy that runs it is super sweet. He's really nice and everything, helpful. I've asked him questions. They're really prompt about it. So yeah, I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on min to max now. There's only 3 parked threads left, but those ones are way up at the top, so that's okay. And this one has a bunch. Actually, I'm gonna check that one really quick. Oh, let's turn that off. Oh, that's not the same number. 11, yeah, I'll do those ones after. Okay, so we'll turn min to max back on. My tablet is like so unresponsive. It's a Temu tablet. But I mean, it's decent. It works. Okay, yeah, this one I was, whoa. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Hi, Netty Star. Oh, that I just am I still here? Just let me know if I'm still here. The laptop kind of did a bit of a swirly thing there for a second. So yeah, let me know if it's okay. Are you ready to start your birthday project tomorrow, Sam? Okay, well, I'm doing the because there's one parked right there. I'm just gonna use this one. Looks okay. Okay, good. Yeah, the laptop did it like reloaded the web page reloaded. I'm in YouTube Studio, so I wasn't sure. Where is this going? This is going over here, but I want to do this right here, right? It's a little bit tough to see with all the little tufties, but all right, let me. Ha! There we go. I got you. Yeah, that works pretty well, actually. I was trying to decide if it was faster this way or using pin stitch. I don't know. I'm still undecided on that, but I think that I prefer this way instead. So that's locked. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh no, you won't be able to start until later. But you're all ready to start, yeah. Okay, hi Michelle. Welcome in. And yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch the Busy Moms lives. I have to do that. Parents coming over for lunch, so won't be able to start until later. I probably won't do my live stream until like 4 o'clock your time, so we're good. 3364. See if I can find the spot. Okay, So that was done. I was like, what? Oh, come on. One stitch. One little tiny stitch. Okay, that's fine. We can do it, right? We can handle this. Let's see. Yeah, see, I think I need to move these around a little bit. Maybe. We'll try to work around it. They have a mind of their own. They're like flipping out all over. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got it. Okay. They probably can be trimmed off, but then I'll have fluffy, tufties in the back, and that's sort of defeats that purpose. So I'm gonna try to keep them out of the way. Okay, so that was 15. That little dot better make a difference. Oh, here's another one. Oh my, come on. 3 3 3 3 4 8. Yeah. 3 3 4 8. They're seriously, there's nothing this color nowhere else anywhere even close. What the heck? Okay, well, we have to trust the process, right? I have to go to weaving tomorrow, so I will have to catch up on all the floss tubes on Tuesday. And I was thinking, yesterday I was thinking, oh, I'm going to film my floss tube. And then I didn't, because I'm lazy. Oh my goodness. I am just, well, it's not that. I just haven't been keeping track of everything. Ebony's, let's see, hopefully they're gone by PM, RPM. And Ebony says, my Stitches a Beautiful Butterfly was like that. I had to take a break. Yeah, I just don't really think it's necessary, honestly. I mean, come on. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It, like, the 𝐓𝐈𝐊𝐷 mosaic seems okay so far, but the solar eclipse is just insane, and it's so pretty, but it is absolutely insane. So much confetti, and it's just, it feels like it doesn't need to be, I don't know. Okay, so with this one, let's find, oh, okay. This is going to be removed. I'm pretty sure this one's way in there now. It's beautiful though. Yeah, exactly. It is really beautiful. I will say it's beautiful. That, no denying it. I just kind of question if it's necessary to have all that. I mean, this color is pretty much the same as the one I just did. It is pretty much the same color. I don't usually question it so much, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, and I put that over here. I'll just put that together. Yeah, with this method of stitching, it makes it easier to do, at least. If I was like doing pin stitches and everything, I probably wouldn't enjoy it, and I probably would have skipped it, kind of thing. 3 3 4 3 3 4 8. I'm putting it back on the board. There it is. 6 4 6. Hold on a second. I can't see. There's not one there. Kelly asks, hi Suzanne, what pen do you use to grid your fabric? Okay, so I buy, let's see, I can show you these ones. These ones are the ones I always use, these colors. It comes in black, red, blue, purple, cyan, and orange. These are the three colors I use most of the time, though. The orange looks more like a red. My blues have all run out, so I only have the thick tip ones, which I don't really like. These ones are the thinner tip ones. They're great. And then I've started using this as well. It's a Clover water erasable marker, but I try not to use it on the same project, because this wants cold water and that wants hot water. And I've heard that if you do hot water, this stays. So I've been trying not to. And then I also have a Prim, which you can't see it now because the writing's come off, but it's extra fine. This one is really great. It's got a great tip, but it's also water soluble. So that one, I use that one a lot for small marking. It's almost gone. So, but the heat erasable pens, I get them from AliExpress, and they are awesome. They make nice lines. I have no complaints on them, and they come off pretty easily. You should test. Do not use them on hand dyed fabric, because it doesn't work very well. The line will come back. So I definitely test it. But those are the ones if you look on the Discord channel, or the Discord, or my Discord, I can't talk. If you look on Discord under links, I linked the pens I use, the AliExpress pens that I use there. Actually, I'm going to buy some new ones, because I really like the 𝐒𝐚. I'm not even sure I'm saying that right, but the green. I really like that pen a lot. I use it a lot. I use that one in purple a lot, and I need new refills for it. And they're so cheap, and they work. I've tested it. The hairdryer takes them off like super fast, and I haven't had them come back. I haven't had them fade. If you put them in the freezer, they will come back. But as I said, the hairdryer takes it away. So I figure, if I ever finish anything and I frame it and it's behind glass, just take it out, run the blow dryer on it, and it's fine. And hi, Lizzie. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Hopefully you feel better today. Also, I need to check the time. And we're still okay. I know Yogi's going to stream in an hour-ish. I think that's what Allison said. Just keeping track. I just was looking at the time, keep track. So yeah, so those are the pens I use. I really do like the heat erase pens the best. They do have like a little, quirk to them that they don't like to stand upright and stitch, or and draw. So you kind of have to prime them a little bit. So one second and I'll show you. So like I have my work is pretty much vertical when I stitch, because I have a neck problem, and I like to I look at my work so my eyes are like straight ahead, and it works really well for my neck, because then if I look down, my neck hurts too much. Let me put this on there real quick. 646. And so when for example, if I was using my green pen, I'll shake it down, or I'll tap it, and then the ink will come out easier. This one's really, see this one? I store them standing up, and that helps. But sometimes you gotta get it working. And so sometimes they seem like they're out of ink, but they're not. It's just they don't like to write perpendicular kind of thing. This one is really too big for this. It's a really big tip compared to the other one. But it's still, it actually works really well for the grid lines, but on the other one it's not as good. Spent most of it asleep today. Still got a headache. I think it's low pressure in the air. Oh yeah, I bet. Low pressure is kind of hard like that. Totally understand. Get yourself a little bit of caffeine. That might help. Sometimes, well, caffeine helps for headaches, honestly. My friend used to get migraines all the time, and she would take 𝐓𝐡𝐮, which I don't know if they have 𝐓𝐡𝐮 in the UK. They don't have it here in Sweden. But essentially, 𝐓𝐡𝐮 is, if I remember right, now I'm trying to remember, it's caffeine and either aspirin or Tylenol or a combination. It's like a combination of three things, but the caffeine helps the paracetamol work better, or something like that. They don't have it here, so I never tried that. But I know that if I get like a weird headache, it's either, mine's usually allergies or like the low pressure or whatever. Okay, so I did this one here, and I parked that there, and I did that one. Oops, there, okay. It's like one stitch. So yeah, I would, yeah, you got a cup of tea, you're good. Yeah, a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of paracetamol. I bet you it'll help. It always helps me. And it depends. If it's like a tension headache, then do something like ibuprofen or whatever. I used to get severe migraines like all the time when I was growing up. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I'm fine. I don't get them as often. I get allergy headaches, but that, like, I can just take a allergy pill and I'm okay. So 640 is the next color, and that one's kind of short, but there's not a lot of these stitches. So yeah, I'm drinking a cup of iced tea right now. It's my first cup of iced tea for the summer. Well, I'm not like I'm calling this summer, but it doesn't feel like summer. Okay, so this is gonna go, yeah, okay. I'm like, where is this going? And I can feel the caffeine racing through my system. I am working on Thumbelina. 1 second and I'll show you a mock-up. Let me park this thread. And it's going over here. Oh, and then I'm yawning. I'm okay. That thread felt like it had a bunch of wax on it. Hold on a second and I'll show you what it looks like. Here it is. It's a Stitches So Beautiful pattern. It's Thumbelina in asleep in a walnut. When I was really little, my Nana had a Hans Christian Andersen storybook. You know, it was you know, not the real thing kind of thing. It was just stories, little, you know, for kids. You know, because the real stories are pretty terrifying. But it had, you know, yeah, I love Thumbelina. Thumbelina is so sweet. So this one had like the Little Mermaid. It had the Tin Soldier and Thumbelina. And the Thumbelina story, this reminds me of that book. And I wish I had, I actually think that it's in Alex's books. I think I brought it here from the States because, you know, I really wanted it, but I don't remember. And I think all of Alex's books are at his dad's house, so in a box. So I should probably look for that because I kind of, yeah, I probably should. I'll have to ask him about that. Bought tons of books for Alex. This is really in a bad spot. I bought tons of books for Alex, and he found that they were the most fun to stack up. So yeah, he didn't like to read much. I tried, you know. But you know, it's part of his issues that he has. He just doesn't. Yeah. I tried, and I just was like, I don't worry about it. But I bought him so many books, and they were so cute, and yeah, he can read. He just doesn't. He chooses not to. But that's one thing about school is that because he's in special school, they don't make him do homework. They do all of the work at school, so he doesn't have to. I don't have to deal with making him do homework, and that was nice because, like, that, yeah, difficult. They tried in the beginning, and they were like, "Nah, not gonna work." He's really smart, so you know, I think if he was neurotypical, he would have been one of those kids that didn't need to study. You know, would probably slack off and still get top marks. Unlike me, his dad's the same. His dad is super smart, so yeah. So let's see. These needles have a a grain to them, like threading them. If you thread it the wrong way, it's like, nope. Let's see, I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to do this stitch because, yeah, it's like in the way. Oops, nearly pulled that out. Yeah, but that book was just, and you know, maybe I just remember it being pretty. It might not even be, but I remember loving that book. I don't know. I can still like vision the tin soldier, the end of the book where the tin soldier and the ballerina are in the fire together. Whoops, wait, that didn't. Oh, it still worked anyway. Ooh, getting to some different colors here. 924. Let's check my board. Oh, I'm just gonna kick a new one. You have to catch up on your studying tomorrow. Yeah. What's your, oh yeah, look at this color. What's the project you're working on right now for your studies? I need to get some of my weaving books from the 𝐓𝐡𝐻𝐿 tomorrow. I want to do a tutorial video about different types of fabric, and like do a comparison of how it looks, and do the show the drafts for each one and explain how they work and everything. I've been kind of pondering over that, but I need my what's it called? It's called Bindinglære. Yeah, it's a theory book, weaving theory book. Oh, I have a couple of them. I have one here, but it's much more advanced than what I'm doing, so I need the one that's a little more basic. I mean, I understand it, but it's not that easy for just anybody to understand. I have it in English and Swedish, and both of them are like, it's really difficult. It's advanced weaving theory. Okay, so this one's, oh, see, I just pulled up some tufties. Let me push that tufty back down there. Okay. Yeah, we were when I was going to weaving, I went to like a weaving course, a year-long weaving course, and they told us some books that we needed to get, and this was one of them. It's an excellent book, right? But it's like reading instruction manuals or something. It's really tough, and I barely could read Swedish at that point, and I was like, I can't do this. So I bought the book in English, thinking that would make it easier. I studied weaving, I knew weaving and all that stuff, and it was just as difficult. And I'm thinking, I have really high reading comprehension, and it was just crazy. It was kind of fun. Arts and humanities and poetry, lots of poetry. I love poetry though, so it's not a hardship. Oh, that's good. I didn't really read much poetry. I did, but I didn't understand it or something. It was kind of weird. I did it when I was quite young, and so I didn't understand it. But then I just never was into it, I guess. I'm more of a novel reader. Let's see, 422. It looks like I have needle in there. Yes, I do. Let's see if I can just, oh, that's 433. And seeing if I can grab just that needle. Yeah. Let's see. I'm like, let's put it down here. I'm trying not to go in this diagonal so much, but yeah, well, I could because I'm going to cover that up soon. Let's do that. Let's put it like here. Oh, I started a new book the other day when I was going to the hospital for my MRI, and it's really good. I'm like, woo. I've been it's a series that I've been reading, and I think it's the 7th book or something. Something crazy like that. It's a cozy mystery. Kind of, yeah, it's interesting. It's called Murder in the Cookbook Nook. And try saying that one. 472. And no. That's on the other side of the card. 472. Yeah, okay. Oh, whoa, look at that. That color is in 𝐒𝐄 Hotel. I have another book in my Kindle, but I need to like set time aside for that, and try to give myself that time to read before I get exhausted at night and fall asleep. I think I fell asleep watching some reel on Instagram and woke up, it was playing over and over again. I don't actually think I even watched it. I think I started it and fell asleep. I think I watched 2 reels. That was, well, 1 reel and then fell asleep on the second one. I'm gonna put this over here. I don't know, I was listening to Yogi last night. I fell asleep while listening, and I guess there was discussions about typewriters and stuff, and I was like, I think I'm done. I'm like, oh, not, is it really that, like, she didn't know what a like, I was like, wait a minute. This is insane. Okay, 472. Put that on the board. And I did all 3 stitches because there was nothing close by. And another one. 738. It appears that there is one on the board. Oh, nice. I did not know what a typewriter was. She's that young. She was talking. She was talking about it like it sounded like she didn't know or had never used one. And I was like, really? Like, like really? Because I don't know. That was odd to me. My thinking was that yeah. Um, because I want to say in the 90s, I was still using typewriter. Yeah, I was using typewriters still in my office jobs. So I was kind of, that was weird. I mean, we didn't even have, I hadn't even used a word processor at that point. And that, oh, actually, yes, I did have a computer in the 2000s. But like my office still was using typewriters and computers. It was still kind of both ways. Like you were typing a letter out on a typewriter and then doing data entry on a computer. It was different, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was kind of like that was in the 2000s or like late 90s. I'm gonna take that off there. Did I do that other stitch? Oh, I didn't, did I? I didn't. I cut it off and I didn't do the other stitch. Or did I? No, I didn't. That's silly. Okay, let's do that one too. It was funny. She's 37. Made us all feel old. We were talking about learning to type on a word processor at work, and one of my coworkers didn't even know what that was. Oh my gosh, really? Oh man. Made us all feel old. She's late 30s, I think. Yeah, she was born in 88, which is crazy. I was 22 years old then. It was funny. She seems clever woman. So many things that like that surprised me. We thought 8-inch floppy disks were a joke. Now the joke's on us. I first used 3-inch floppy disk, and then that is granddad tech now. She knew what a mechanical typewriter was, but not an electric one. The kids think it's hilarious when I tell them that we didn't have cell phones when we were in high school. Yeah. Yeah. I would have loved a cell phone in high school. I mean, didn't even have pagers back then. Okay. Wait, Ebony, you were born in 96? What? No way. God, you're so young. The heck? Oh, I'm gonna be 60 this year. I'm not ready for this. Seriously, not ready. 3750. Let's check the board here. And I have one there. Maybe. Yeah, I do. Oh my goodness. I was already 30. I was 30. Shit. Oh man. So young. My goodness. I could be your mom. Oof, that's scary. I still find it hard to believe that I have an 18-year-old. I'm like, I'm not okay with this. I had him really late though. I turned 41 after he was born. So yeah, it was a little late, but it's okay. I loved being pregnant. It was like the best thing. I felt so good. Nobody believed me, but I was like, my chronic pain was just non-existent at that point. I was so happy, just so crazy. I mean, the last couple of months were kind of tough because he was he was a really big baby. But otherwise it was awesome. Man, he was so huge too. Okay, so there's that one. Let's lock that. This is kind of crazy. Okay, we're getting there actually. Let's see how many colors we have left. Looks like 4. Yep, 4. Okay, 644. Let's see if I can see. Nope, is there one there? That's 45. I didn't even have a normal phone at home. Never used a phone until I left school and got a job. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, dang. I would not have one. I'm pleased I do not go to school with mobile phones. Social media life is hard enough without adding a power cut. Yes, I do have to agree, though, on that one. I think that yeah, I was really bullied as a child, and I think that I would have, yeah, I don't think I would have liked it either. But I will say that it would have made things a little bit easier. My mom insisted that I called or came home once an hour. I had to check in or I got in lots of trouble. And to be honest, I didn't understand at the time. I just thought my mom was being a hard ass. You know, my mom was not the nicest mom. I mean, I loved her and everything. That's, you know, no denying that, you know. But she could be extremely mean and strict. And I was not a kid that, you know, I was a good kid. I didn't get in trouble. You know, I never got in trouble type of thing. But, you know, I was always in trouble. But I had epilepsy growing up, and I didn't understand why my mom was so strict about me calling, coming home, checking in, all that stuff. And now I have a son who he has epilepsy, and like I won't leave him home alone. I wouldn't dream of it. You know, I'm like, well, his is fairly new, so you know, I'm a little. I understand my mom much better now. Now that I have a child, I still think that she was, you know, over the top mean about a lot of stuff. So you know, she's probably burning in hell right now. But you know, no, it was a very much. I loved my mom, but I didn't like my mom, kind of thing. I remember one time telling my Nana that I hated my mom. And my Nana says, never say you hate somebody. You may dislike them, but don't say you hate them. So she was right. I miss her still. You know. Thinking about her a lot today because I had a freaking dream about her and my aunt this morning. Yeah, that was rough. Let's see, and I will do this stitch. Don't want to, I'm like, feel like I don't want to go down that far on this. Well, I guess I don't have to go that far. I can go over here. I'm like trying to do my away stitches not too far, but then far enough so they're not going to be in my way. Okay, so that's 644. Let's see if I can find the space. Oh, I'm going to take it down. As a high school teacher, the phones can cause big troubles nowadays. Yeah. Not just social media, but with learning. Yeah, I think that when Alex was born, well, we didn't have social media. Well, Facebook had started already, but you know, I was sort of like, oh, you know, we're gonna limit screen time and all that stuff. And then when he ended up having the issues he has, it was like the the smartphones were a godsend kind of thing. Even TV was just it helped him learn, but it also distracted him from the pain he was in. So I know a lot of people, there's always, you know, there's always people on social media that are like, oh, my kid doesn't, you know, that's enough screen time for my kid. And I'm just like, it's not that bad. It really is not. I'm thankful for it. I would have never known that my kid could read because he couldn't speak. And I would have never known that he could read without us having smartphones, or computers or anything like that. And he's really smart, and he does a lot of really cool stuff on the computer. It was really funny. I didn't know he could read. He was not even, I think he was 3.5 when we realized that he could read. It was weird. But, you know, like, they tried to, at first when we started doing school and all that stuff, they were like, well, he can't have his phone. And what they didn't realize is that he was using it to communicate. And once they've figured that out, then he was allowed to have his phone or tablet, because he was using it to communicate. He found his own way to use. It was just some flashcard app. It was just something random we downloaded for him to, you know, have flashcards. And he had learned to use it to communicate, which is pretty awesome. Oh, look at this. Let's see. Wait. Did I? Oh, man. Did I cut that off? I did. That is just silly. But this looks like I marked that one. I bet I put it in the wrong spot. No, that's right. Okay, now I see it. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, I messed that one up. But I think I can fix it. I think it's long enough to fix. I cut apart the thread. Smart. It wasn't very long, and I think I thought it was a waist thread, but I think I can fix it. Okay, yeah, that was the same. I was like, wait a minute. That's that. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna take that out. Oh, if I can. Yeah, I can. Hi, confused but game. You graduated in 2007. I remember calling my mom collect to tell her to pick me up using the name phrase. Yeah, I used to yeah, collect calls. We had a party line for a while actually, which was crazy. Um, let's see. I have to see if I can fix this thread. I think I can. I'm like, sheesh. I remember my nana, she lived right outside of the call network or whatever. Well, it was like she was it was a long distance call to call my nana, which was silly. Um, but I would call her like every day. And my I lived with my aunt, and I have to turn this over because I messed up this stitch. Um, so to see, I have to bury it. I have to bury it because I cut that. Yeah, so I used to call her, and then I didn't realize that it was long distance. And when I would call her, I would like talk to her for an hour or something. You know, we would talk all day, kind of thing. And it was long distance. But I remember when it finally didn't have to pay for those calls. I mean, she just lived like, I don't know, like 20 minutes away or something. Yeah. Now I never talk on the phone. I used to talk on the phone for hours. I'd call, and it was always like my nana. I would call my nana, or I'd call my grandma. Um, they're both my grandmas, but yeah. And we talk. We talk for hours. It was weird back then. Okay, I fixed that. Okay, whoosh. Let me undo that because I cut that off like a silly person. Okay, it's 6 o'clock now, almost 6 o'clock. So, but what time was? Oh, you like my ring? Oh, thank you. Um, I got this ring from my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, and it was tarnished and everything, and I just thought it was a piece of junk jewelry. And so I kind of just threw it in my jewelry box. It was too big. It was, well, it's still too big. And so I didn't wear it because it just didn't fit right. And I was looking through my jewelry box, and I thought that's kind of fun. You know, maybe I should try it on again. And it was still too big, but I got a thing to, so I can wear it. And so I was like, I wonder if this is, if this is anything interesting, if it's just junk jewelry or whatever. And so I asked Gemini. I took a picture of it and asked Gemini what it was. And it is a piece of art deco marcasite ring. It's called Swedish Grace. So it was actually a decent piece of jewelry. I'm not telling my ex-mother-in-law that. But yeah, I think she just thought it was junk, and so she gave it to me. So yeah, I appreciate it. Um, it's so the 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 stone is a, what do you call it? It's a crystal, or like a, like a crystal. I don't remember what it's called. I have it written down and everything. And the little sparkly bits are marcasite, which is fool's gold. So it's not diamonds or anything. But it is real silver. It has hallmarks and everything. I cleaned it up, and I was excited to see that it was, something real. And I just pulled the thread up. I love Art Nouveau, and this is Art Deco, so it's not Art Nouveau, but it's close enough in that style. I think I love it. So I only wear it in the house. I'm not wearing it out now that I know that it's actually something that's decent. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. And I still need to clean it a little more. I've only just wiped it down with a cloth, and it actually cleaned up really easily. So it was nice. But it's the marcasite is in there with glue, so you have to be careful and not let it get wet. And so it's not something to wear all the time. So, I like it though. I stopped wearing rings because I had lost a bunch of weight and all my rings were just huge. But I missed them. I used to wear a lot of rings. I had like 5 or 6 rings that I'd wear. I'd wear them on like bunches of fingers. So yeah. Yeah, so it's I thought you could. Oh yeah, Catherine says I thought you quit waist threads. Yeah, I thought I did too. But then I started getting pulling tufties up through the back, and I hate that. So yeah, I'm back to waist threads. I do think that it works better. I'm going with that anyway. That idea. I'll probably change my mind tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to trying this with 𝐒𝐈𝐴 Hotel. Because 𝐒𝐈𝐴 Hotel is a crazy confetti. So I don't know how that's going to work, actually. I think with 𝐼𝐴DA cloth, it's a little bit easier to do like pin stitches. This, you can do pin stitches with this, but it's, I don't know, they pop up. Let me mark these. Probably end pretty soon. I'm going to see if I can finish this block before I end and make it before Yogi starts. Confused but game. I love that name too. That is an awesome name. But welcome. We have a Discord server. If you're interested, there's a link. It's pinned, the pinned comment. You're welcome to join us and check it out. Yeah. So I gotta go now, but I will see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Sam, and happy early birthday. We'll see you tomorrow for our windowsill daydreamer. Let me see what I'm doing here. Wait, I have to see where I'm at. Where am I at? Okay, there, I did those. Right there. Okay. I lost track. Well, another live is starting. Is it starting now? I'll see you at Yogi's live. Yeah, it's at 6, right? It's 6 now here, so it's not. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just finish this block or this diagonal and probably end so I can make myself some dinner and eat before Yogi stream. So yeah, so I'll see you later, Lizzie. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to join us. There's this community is so awesome, and yeah, welcome. Oh man, almost. There we go. Almost lost the thread out the eye of the needle. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do like a little, as I said, I like to put my park thread up at the top. And so I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do a little, I think that confused me when I did the stitch. I'll do that instead. That'll work. I'm a little silly today, so that's not the right place for that. Oh yeah, okay, I see. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. There. Yeah, I think it's okay. If I keep my waist threads on the next diagonal, I think it's okay. I don't mind it too much. And it's just neater. You know what I mean? So okay. Oh, needles going everywhere. What a mess. I really need to use a different. Whoa. Shh. Almost ended up with a needle down my bra. Okay, there we go. I was like trying to keep these out of the way. It's not working. Yeah. So yeah, I'll finish this. Let's use my ballpoint needle for this. I'll finish this square and then I will end the live stream. And tomorrow I'm not going to do a poll because I'm going to work on Windowsill Daydreamer. That will be its debut for the Stitch With Me. And then on Tuesday tomorrow we'll spin and see what we get for Tuesday. There's only 3 projects left, right? I think 2 or 3. 2, yeah. Pricks Everywhere and 𝐒𝐓𝐈𝐓𝐃 Hotel. So, yeah. So there'll be one or the other, and then Wednesday will be whichever one doesn't get picked tomorrow for Tuesday. Which other live stream is starting? I don't want to take people's time away if they're having a live stream. Or was she talking about Yogi's? Yogi's doesn't start yet, does it? So next week, since Yogi's going to start doing them on Sunday, I'll just end sooner, but I'll stream on Saturday instead. Like I've been skipping Saturdays, but I'll stream on Saturday. If y'all want. I think I will work on Spirited Away tonight. See if I can knock out some more stitches. I had to move it in the hoop because I gave myself only 2-inch margins, and it's like right at the edge of the hoop. It's kind of bad. I'm almost thinking that 3 inches isn't quite enough. I like a little bit more space in the hoop. But you know, I'm a little stingy. Try to make do. I mean, I could sew some fabric on it, but it never seems to be quite right. Okay. This was very dark. I was hoping to get some of that blue. I mean, I did. I sort of right here there was some of that lighter blue. But yeah. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, yawning. I need a new thread. I'm gonna end this thread here. Actually, I'm gonna pin it. Yeah, there we go. I'll just pin that. So, what project are you working on? Confused? Confused by game. I love that name. That's so awesome. That's funny. 939. Let me mark these ones. Those, that one, and there's 2 rows left, and then we'll be done. It's a good thing this one's a small pattern. It's kind of nice getting it done. I just noticed, did the pinned comment get lost? That's weird. I just noticed that. Huh. Sorry about that. I hope, yeah, I'm not sure what happened to... Okay, well, we're almost done. There was a Discord link, but I don't see it now. Does anybody else see the pinned comment that was there before? That's odd. Let's see, this one can go. Okay, yeah, okay, because it's not showing for me. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you for checking for me. Yeah, it's weird. It's like not there, but my browser like reconnected or something, so it's probably just a glitch. Thank you for telling me that. That's good. I didn't want to put the Discord link in the description just because, one, we don't want just anybody, and they expire. The Discord links expire, so I didn't want to do that and then somebody not be able to see it. And I just realized I kind of worked myself into a corner here. That's okay though. this is where I'm going to flip it over and tuck it in. I'm working on the pastel moth by a newer designer, Creative Species. I actually have a handful of other whips, but I'm so close to finish, I don't want to rotate. I understand how that is. I'm almost done with one. I'm at 95%. I'm like really excited to get that one done. I'm going to use this needle is huge compared to those other ones. I'm going to flip my work and weave this in because it's back here and it's in the wrong spot. Is Creative Species, is that on Etsy or where do you find them? That sounds interesting. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm like, oh, there we go. So yeah, see, this looks much neater than having a bunch of the little tufties up at the top. So yeah, I think it is better in the long run. Okay, so I'm just gonna, because I messed up. I am going to park this up at the top. And that one can be cut out. It's like way up too high. There. Okay, so now I can cut a little bit. I cut like this one here. See, I went too far because then I don't know. This one's a good one because it's covered. Oops. Did I miss that stitch? It looks like it. I missed one. Yeah, here. Alright, well, it's fixed now. I missed one. I do see a Discord link and joined it. Thank you. I'll post a picture of my moth. I did just finish a piece from Screaming Heart Designs. Oh. It was my first time using dramatically variegated overdyed thread. Oh, neat. Post a picture. We have a complete, for completions. You can post it in there and then we can all like gawk at it and, Okay, so that is that for today. Let's check and see how much I did, which I think I'm going to go, next time I'm going to go back down here and fill those in. I think that's probably good. Let's see, I can show you. Oh yeah, look at that blue. I love that blue. Oh, I can't wait to be down there. Okay, well, gotta work at it. Okay, so I did 208 stitches. That's not too bad. Right now she has a coffee link and she typically does embroidery patterns, but is venturing into cross stitch. I'm excited to support her. I'll post a pic and whip. Thanks. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I would like to see that. We all like to enable. Okay, so yeah, 208. That's not too bad. It was 2.5 hours. That's pretty on point with it, yeah, I'm not displeased with, it looks pretty good. Wow, I really like that. I'm excited. I haven't worked on this since, it's been almost a month since I worked on this. Whoa. Okay, well, I'm gonna go so that we can watch Yogi pretty soon. I'm gonna go eat dinner and then I will see you all back at Yogi's members live. Yeah. And if you're interested in doing like a voice chat or something like that, just join one of the voice channels and we'll see that you're there and we'll pop in. I did that this morning, but then nobody was around. So I went away. I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. So anyway, thank you for all for being here. And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be a little bit later, and we'll be working on Windowsill Daydreamer, and that's from Top Bobbin. And so that'll be exciting to work on that project. So I will see you. Thank you for all for coming, and I will see you all next time and in a little bit at Yogi Stream. So bye for now. Oops, wrong button.